Today we are going to find out the maximum possible mana you can get in Hypixel Skyblock, and to see just how much damage we can do with the strongest weapon in the game. But first, we hit the like goal on yesterday's video, so to celebrate, I will be giving away a free month of Discord Nitro in tomorrow's video. So make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you can see the video first and win. Leave a like if you hate scammers, and without further ado, let's become Big Brain. What's up everyone, and welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock, where today we're going to be setting out on a quest to get the maximum possible mana in the game. Now, lucky for us, I've already got most of the items we're going to need here. A full set of recombobulated storm armor and a recombobulated wither goggles, a really expensive Hyperion worth about 600 million coins. I think the price dropped a little bit, but nonetheless, the most expensive sword in the game right now, which is going to give us the most mana possible and is going to be our main source of damage for the final test of the video. We also have an entire recombobulated talisman bag that we're going to reforge to get the absolute maximum possible mana. And finally, we have the max level skills for enchanting 60 and alchemy 50, which always gives us even more intelligence. There's a couple things we're going to need to get, reforge, and just fix to make sure we're going to be able to have the maximum possible mana, and then we're going to see how much damage we can do and how fast we can take out enemies with our fully maxed out Hyperion. So the very first thing we need to do is actually go ahead and fix our storm armor, since 3/4 of it is actually reforged to ancient, which is not nearly as good as necrotic. So we're going to need to search up some necromancer's brooches, which are going to be in miscellaneous, and we're going to have to go ahead and grab 3 of these and put the necrotic reforge on our armor. So there we go, we've now purchased the 3 necromancer's brooches that we're going to need. We're going to go to the dungeon hub to go ahead and apply these, and hopefully I don't end up dropping these on the ground. We're going to go to advanced reforging here and just do this. It's 600,000 coins. Oh, this is expensive. We have to do that 3 times, and then the third one up. Don't drop the boots, please. Okay, another 600,000. Rip all my coins, so we can go ahead and chuck all of this on. And holding the Hyperion, we now have 3,100 mana. You can see my mana bar on the bottom right here, right around here. 3,100 mana, which is absolutely crazy, but that's not even close to what we're going to get to. So next, we actually have to take our Hyperion. Oh, this is scary. And reforge our Hyperion to heroic. This is absolutely scary. I never ever like dragging this Hyperion out of my inventory, but we're gonna have to do this and reforge it until we get the heroic reforge. There we go. This will give us a little bit more mana. Unfortunately, I don't have scrollable tooltips, so we're going to have to do this in order to see. There we go. Heroic is going to give us an extra 125 mana, so when we're holding the sword, we get 585 extra mana. So there we go. Okay, I can go ahead and zoom back in now that we don't need to see that anymore. And holding it, we now get 3,227 mana. Now that's good, but of course, we can do much better. Next up, we're going to actually buy a level 100 legendary sheep pet. Now, the sheep pet can give 200 mana and gives a percentage more mana as well. So we need to find a level 100 sheep that has the textbook item. So let's see which one is the cheapest, which one we can buy. Come on, where is it at? Oh, these are like 10 million coins, my gosh. There we go. This one for 9.5 million. It has the textbook item and is going to be able to give us the maximum amount of mana. So there we go. Let's go ahead and buy it. Let's equip it. First, let's see what it actually gives. So it's going to give 20% more ability damage, which is going to make our Hyperion do more damage. It gives 200 intelligence. It reduces the cost of mana abilities, which is our Hyperion's right-click ability, by 20%. It gives us a small shield when we don't take damage for 10 seconds. And finally, this one won't be effective, but we will test this at the end, is how much mana we're going to end up getting in dungeons. It will increase our total mana in dungeons by 25%. So let's go ahead, let's equip that and throw our sheep pet on. There we go, and now we can see that we are currently getting 3,427 mana. But we haven't even done the biggest part yet. Now we're going to reforge our entire talisman bag to Bazaar. This is going to give us the absolute most amount of mana possible. But first, we have to go ahead and put this talisman, which is the one that isn't in our bag here, to Bazaar. This is our piggy bank. I don't want to take it out of my inventory because I don't want to accidentally die or do something and lose half my coins, even though I have a cookie on. I don't trust it. Let's be honest. I don't really trust the cookie as much. There we go. So Bazaar is going to give us the most amount of mana possible. And one more thing I want to do first, actually, before we reforge our entire talisman bag, is to go ahead and buy an enrichment to enrich our talismans with the intelligence or enrichment that will give us slightly more mana on our legendary and mythic ones. So go to the bit shop, go ahead and buy an enrichment swapper for 200 bits, and then take that and then use the intelligence enrichment. There we go. We are now up to 3,481 intelligence outside of dungeons, and there's one more thing left to do, and that's going to be to reforge our entire talisman bag. Oh man, it was so expensive to set it to these, and now I'm going to take it off, and there's a bug going around where I'm not going to be able to actually set them back. So we're completely just throwing out our maximum damage right now for this video, so I hope you guys are having fun. Come on, where is it? Where is Bazaar? I want to see it. I want to see it. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is getting so expensive. It's 67,000 coins. There we go. And check that out. 4,559 mana outside of dungeons. That is absolutely absurd and is almost the maximum amount of mana. There's one thing I'm not going to be able to do today, and that is to put Big Brain 5 on my helmet. Psych, let's go buy a Big Brain 5 book. This is actually nearly going to make me go broke. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect our snow minions that I haven't collected in like a week and see how much money we're going to get. So we're at 21 million now. I'm going to go ahead and collect these off camera and see how much we're going to end up with. And there we go. We started with 21 million and we ended with 36 million coins. So a full set of 24 tier 11 snow minions with medium storages will give you 15 million coins if they're completely full. So without further ado, let's go spend all of my coins on a Big Brain 5 book. This is one of the most expensive books in the game right now to get, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 15 million coins. Oh man, that's a lot. Okay. Please, can I afford one? 26 million coins, are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Well, you know we have to do it. 26 million coins for 25 intelligence. This was not worth it. 91 XP levels, there we go. But we officially have the maximum amount of mana, I believe, unless I did something dumb. So it turns out I did do something dumb, actually. It seems like sheep would be the most amount of mana because it gives 200 intelligence. However, there is one pet that will actually end up giving us more in this case. Since we have 4,584 mana, if we actually use our legendary dragon pet that gives us 10% to all stats, it's going to give us 400 more, and our grand total for the maximum amount of mana outside of dungeons is going to be 4,812 mana. If we look at how much this deals to zombies, we are dealing 1.25 million damage. That is absolutely insane. And with the sheep, we're going to be dealing 1.35, but of course that's because the sheep ends up giving us some ability damage, which does make sense. So I would still recommend using a sheep over a dragon in this case, because the sheep will end up dealing more damage at a slight cost of slightly less mana. But let's go ahead and hop into a dungeon run and see just how much we're going to get at the end of a floor 7 run. So starting out in the run, we're starting with 13,600 mana, and we're dealing, I can't really even see, because these guys are slaying mobs instead of me. So hold on, let me actually go find a mob. Is that 8 million damage? That's kind of crazy. I think that's 8 million. Wow, alright, I'm gonna go look at the end of the dungeon run since showing the whole run would be kind of pointless. So, let's go see that. Alright, so here we are, we're at 18,000 mana at the end of our run. We're gonna go into the boss fight right now. I think there's only one secret missing in the whole dungeon. Yeah, and it's way over there, I think. Well, that top guy was supposed to get by because he's not going to. So it looks like we're gonna be ending at 18,148 mana. Of course, I'm only Catacombs 30, so if someone else were to do it with Catacombs 40 or higher, they would get a lot more mana than I would. But just for those of you that wanted to see what it looked like at Cata 30, there you go. I guess it's time to, It's time to fight Necron and see, hopefully we don't die. But, so 18,000 mana. I mean, that's a lot of mana. There's a lot of things you could do with that. There's a lot of cool things you could do. But, I think that's gonna be it for today. So there you have it. That is the biggest brain maximum mana you can really get in Skyblock. We had 4,409 mana outside of dungeons and around 18,000 inside of dungeons. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. It helps out the channel a lot. If you want to see more Hypixel content, then you know this is the channel to subscribe to. Doing that Nitro giveaway tomorrow as well, so turn on notifications if you want to be the first one to see that video and have your best chance at winning it. Anyways, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and take care.